Today we're going to talk about some common errors that students make, no matter what level, 5, 6, 7, or 8. These are errors that are easily avoidable and that will ensure that you get 100% on your exam.
That was easy.
This is a question that a lot of students may miss. Again, always look at your clef. Now look at this key signature, B flat, E flat. It affects the whole line. And sometimes students forget to see that. For instance, let's take a look at this note right here. What note would that be? It will be a B flat. Also, if there's an accidental, you see here, that's an F sharp, it affects this F. What's the answer? F sharp. Take a good look at the line of music. That's all you do. Chromatic, diatonic, half steps, or whole steps. Students sometimes forget to look at the clef they're in. And also, E to F. It's a diatonic half step. Think D for different. They confuse the chromatic and the diatonic. And sometimes not even using a keyboard. So you see here a keyboard or a picture of a keyboard to see to help you with the exam. So here, if it's on the same line and space, so this is D flat to D natural, it's a chromatic half step. That's all you do. Now here is an interval question that students sometimes get wrong. First, know the clef you're in. Second of all, when you're counting intervals, always count the note and then every line and space. Always ask the major scale question. In A major, do I play a C like that? So yes, we're going to say it's a major third. Writing triads and dominant seventh chords. Students tend to forget that the dominant seventh of a minor will have a seventh raised. Here's something else. If you get asked a mediant, this is for a triad, for a minor, you will also have a seventh raised. Let's do this one quickly. So this is the mediant triad of B flat minor. I'm just going to expand this. So remember the clef you're in. B flat minor is related to D flat major, battle, ends, and down goes. Now the mediant of B, B, C, D. Remember you're in the bass clef. Start on the D, stack it up. Now, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What happens to any seventh? We need to raise it because this is an A flat, it's an A natural. Now remember, the question then also asked us to go into first inversion. So you will then start on the F, the A natural, and then of course you're going to bring the D on top. And of course then you will erase that and give your final answer. That's what you do. Composing 4-measure answers. This one's like level 5 and 6. We have to write in the parallel period. So what students tend to forget, it's asking you to draw a phrase mark over the given phrase and then label the scale degree of the final note. So let's first of all do our phrase mark. What parallel period means is that measures 1 and measures 2 are identical. So you will write it identical. All right? So this and that have to match up. Now, we want to end on a stable degree. We know stable degrees are 1 and 3. So always use the keys. So we're going to take a look at the music. It's a B flat, E flat, B flat, D, F. We can see that this is pretty much identifying B flat, and it starts on a tonic. So we're safe to say that it's in B flat major. Look at the time signature. Let's do our final note. So pretend you've written that in there as well. it has to get 4 beats, and we're going to end on the B. Okay, also look at the clef. Now, because we have to add up to the time signature. Now here, always try to go 5-1, like ending it at a 5-1, meaning what's 5 notes up from B? B, C, D, E, F. So the letters would be F, A, C if you're doing a 5, right? So you want to step down to this final note or step up. So let's say we're going to step up and we want to follow the time signature. So let's do it with an A. And you can now then, from where you were here, you can choose this same note and then you can skip down, just trying to see. Remember, that's going to be B flat. Follow stem rules. All right. And that will be your finished product. But you will have to label the stable degree. That's one. And do not forget to put the phrase mark. And that is what you do. Writing cadences. Make sure you get the right key. There may not be any raises in the music, but you still have to look. So this would be E major. E, G, B. I see an E and G, but there's a C as the first note. Remember, the first note most likely is the tonic or the dominant. So E major is related to C sharp minor, C sharp, E, G. You are safer to say C sharp minor. Important to get the right key. Also, students forget when they're writing the cadences, you need to follow the time signature because you have to add the notes. So always try. So if it's a minor, it's going to be a small I in Roman numerals. C sharp on a rough piece of paper. Write out your notes. Then there's your dominant. Let's just do your dominant. C, D, E, F, G. We're going to have a G sharp, a B, and a D. But remember, this is the 7th. It's going to have to be raised. And we've got the D sharp, of course, too. When we're writing in our cadences, never write above the melody notes. So let's do the last one. It has a D. We know then it's going to be the dominant. We're going to start with a G. So let's pick this G. Follow the time signature. There's 3 beats there, right? So make sure that note also has the 3 beats. E. Okay, so we can say that it's a 1-5. Put the bottom note in according to the time signature. There's a half rest there, so we just need 1 beat. Let's pick this C. It'll be a C sharp. Again, never write above the melody notes. Now you have to draw in the rest of the notes. So we're going to do the dominant first. It already has a D, so let's put in the B, and then let's put in the G. Put the stem, complete it, so that it's 3 beats each. Now remember, students tend to forget to raise that dominant note. And of course, you're going to do the other one. You've got the E, never write above. So we're going to put in a C, the same type of note, and the G. And in this case, there'll be a common tone. The cadence is half. All right? So do not forget on a minor key to raise the 7th in your music. Follow time signature and stem rules apply, right? Do not forget. That's all you do.